Dov, please turn yourself on mute. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another DRS Real Estate Zoom class meeting. This week, we are discussing photography, drones, and videos. So, with my experience in real estate, you need to be able to showcase a property, a listing, whether it's a apartment for rent, a luxury condo to purchase, whether it's a commercial lease for a building for an office space, or you're purchasing a building, trying to sell a building, and whether it's retail, doesn't really matter. You need to have some sort of content to share. It could be audio. Although, look at this beautiful house. This house has great cabinetry, and the person can't see that, doesn't really help. You can take photos and you can write in your text. Beautiful white cabinetry, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, marble floors. That's good. I can see the picture. I see the words that are being written. That's great. Another step, you're trying to sell a home, a building, and maybe it's a piece of land. A piece of land that's 20 acres long. How are you going to take a photo of that? How are you going to do an audio of that? I have 20 acres of land right here. Look at all the crops and you can't see anything. So what I have to tell you that I find to be the most effective is video. Why is video the most effective? Because you are physically moving. You're showing animation, and it's more intriguing to the audience. They're more interested in a plain photo. If you go on right now onto Zillow, on a Realtor.com, even Facebook Marketplace, you're going to see photos, maybe click virtual tour, and it's going to be very boring virtual tour. There won't be anyone talking. It's going to be a little walkthrough. It doesn't give it pizzazz. So what I like to personally do is I created a YouTube channel, MJ Realtor 365, and on there I've been posting nonstop videos of every type of real estate imaginable. And I've seen insane results. I have people who stop me in middle of the street and they say, "Hey, I'm looking for a whole house rental. Can you help me out?" This true story. This happened this past week, and I showed the guy a full house rental today, and I said, "Yeah, do I know you?" He says, "No, but I see you post your videos on WhatsApp, so I assume maybe you can help me." I'm like, "Sure," and I showed him something today, and I hope that he takes it. And I'm happy if it works out for him. I was in shul, I was in synagogue the other day. Guy walks up to me, "You MJ the realtor?" I'm like, "Yeah, do I know you?" He says, "No, I've actually never prayed here before, but I've seen your videos. Can you help me find a 3-bedroom apartment in Farakwe?" I'm like, "Sure, send me a WhatsApp." So it's even more so. I've seen YouTube to be a great source of pushing video content. You could even post photos, fun fact, on YouTube. They have a blog feature once you've reached over 1,000 subscribers, or a lot Facebook type live feature, YouTube Live. But what I've seen, which is unique, on Facebook Marketplace, they're giving, I think, up to $1,000 Visa gift card. They're giving away if you're going to post with your Facebook Marketplace listing a video. So if I'm trying to sell you this chair, and I take a picture of it and I say, I'm trying to sell it for $200. And in addition to that, I take a video of the chair It makes it more legit. It makes it more interesting. People want to click on that. They want to watch that. And that's good for Facebook because then people spend more time on Facebook Marketplace. So imagine if everything was changed. Went from audio, went from radio, then it went to TV, then it went to pretty much like Netflix and Amazon Prime Video. That's what the world has come to. They want to watch it, they want to see it, they want to purchase something, whether it's an item or it's a piece of real estate. You're going to go, you're going to check the reviews. I know when I'm purchasing products from China in bulk, I always want to see a video from the factory showing that my production's being made because it's visual proof. It's promising. I'm going to tell you a funny story. So, hi, we have this property. I'm going to leave out the location. We have this property, and there were some technicalities with the deed, and the one who has the deed didn't want to give us the deed when there really was an inheritance, and the one who inherited it wanted to sell it, and it's a mess. So I got a message when we were trying to rent it out, and the person I sent my video to, and she's like, "Oh, MJ, this is unbelievable. This is such a great video. There have been so many scams out there. And after seeing your video, I know I can trust you." So I'm going to tell you there's a technicality with this property that we then later found out, which was we cannot get National Grid to turn on the heat at all. So there's no gas. There's nothing there. And I was laughing with my boss. I mean, he's not laughing so much, but we were both really laughing. And I said to him, you know, it'd be really funny if we just give them the property. They trust us so much. Let's just give it to them. Let's give it to them without the gas working. Here you go. No gas. Here's the property. Enjoy. And we'll start getting called, but nothing works. So I'm trying to explain to you, and we didn't do that, don't worry, but I'm trying to explain to you by having a simple video, instant credibility, instant. I have a few commercial signs up in the Five Towns area, also in Atlantic Beach, and we're going to be putting up hopefully in Brooklyn, Coney Island Avenue. So I got these new signs made. For rent, Weissman Realty Group, phone number. That's what it used to be. For rent, Weissman Realty Group, phone number, watch video tour on YouTube, MJ Realtor 365. And instead of people calling us up, asking, can I have a photo? When can I see it? You don't need to call us. Go onto YouTube, watch the video. Save your time. Watch the video tour. You do not need to see pictures. You do not need to come in person. And if you're coming in person, hopefully it's to sign a lease or it's to get an LOI and proceed. This is going to speed up the process in real estate. I truly believe that the video content creation for real estate is something extraordinarily strong, and it's proven. I've had people reach out to me by email. I have seen your YouTube channel. I've seen your YouTube video. I want to proceed. I want the apartment. They've never seen it in person. Does anyone have, does anyone have, what do you guys have to add to that? Do you agree with that? Can you relate to that in some stuff in school?
Well, I was gonna say something. So you're saying,
Nadav, you're breaking up. Are you able
Oh.
to type it in the message?
yeah.
I have a general question about real estate. And it's like about the videos too.
If you want to say something, please just type it in the chat. I guess I'm gonna continue. So, how would random people find your video? Great question, Siki. That's a good question. So, YouTube is owned by Google. Google, we all know, is a search engine. I type in, someone could try it right now. You can go into Google, type in Rockaway, New York apartments. I'm probably gonna be on the first page. And so much search engine optimization for it. Put in hashtags and tags and left and right keywords, and people find me. So if someone's looking on Google, they type in Rockaway apartments, or they go to videos, they will ultimately find me just based off of my social media postings. So now let's get to newspaper ads. Newspaper ads, you cannot have an audio. Mostly they're just photos, or they're just handwritten stuff. There's classifieds, and there's like quarter page ads, half page ads, full page ads. And what I've seen to work is on every single one of my ads, I put on watch a video tour on YouTube. If you go to any other broker, you look at any of their advertisements in the newspaper, you will not see that. Why? Because it takes a lot of effort to do that. A lot of effort. It's easier to just have someone reach out to you and I'll send you a photo of it. That's not exciting. People want to be entertained while they're purchasing a big purchase, You want to show me a fancy car? I want you to show me all the features. I don't want to just see a picture of a house, a picture of a commercial space. I want to get the full experience. Do you ever keep a house off the market knowing the price will go up? Do I ever keep a house off the market knowing the price will go up? You're going to enhance that question. Do I ever keep a house off the market if I have a private potential buyer? The answer is once I did that, and that was for a investment property. And we kept it off the market, and we had an investor for it. If we have a listing, once you have a listing, you want to put it up generally. Maybe the owner will change their mind. I'd want to see a sign in front as soon as possible so I can start getting calls about it. That's a good question, though. That's getting to be a nice season. So I may do more drone photos for some of my listings. Does it help? 100%. Do I have the patience? I think not. I think I'm starting to get lazy to do drone photos because I'm just taking videos, and that's so effective. But if I have a $3 million house, I would probably push myself to, take a drone photo, a drone video, etc. But I truly do believe that the video tours are very effective. It's totally underused, and YouTube is a great source. Also Facebook, Facebook Marketplace. I can share my strategy. Like, do you guys want to hear my strategy of how I direct people to YouTube? Are you interested? Yeah. Okay, I'll say it. I was interested. So I can share that Facebook Marketplace is a great place to post homes for sale, apartments for rent. For commercial, it changed. You used to be able to post commercial properties on Facebook Marketplace. It's no longer able to be done. I don't know why. I'm very shocked that they did that in the last year or two, maybe. But you used to be able to post an office space, commercial building. You can't do that anymore. It just they took that away. So for commercial properties, a little bit different. But let's just say for houses for sale or apartments for rent, I put up a apartment for rent. Let's just say $1,900, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom on Columbia Avenue in Cedarhurst. And I get responses, is this available? I say yes. Watch the video tour below and subscribe for more apartments. So now, instead of just responding yes, when would like to set a time to see it, because I get another 50 messages after that, I send them to the video. Usually they subscribe, and then they come back afterwards. I watch the video. Am I able to see it? I'm interested. Not just like, oh, are you able to show it to me? I'm interested. When can I come see it in person? That's a hotter lead. So by doing that, I'm actually qualifying and making the process stronger. So if you have 50 people who reach out to you, how many of those 50 are really ready to jump the gun? If 5 to 10 of them say, I saw the video, I want to see it in person, you're going to save yourself a lot of time. So that's a strategy I find to be super effective. Probably the most effective way I am sending people to my YouTube channel to check all my videos, to look at all of the listings that I have, to check out every single property that I put on there. So I find that to be one unbelievable source. And not a lot of people do that. I'd say not a lot of people do that at all. So that's a strategy that I'm currently using in order to direct traffic to my YouTube channel, because I want people viewing it. I want people seeing it. I want them to spend time on my channel and know that it will be a source for them. It will be a database. They can find different types of listings on there. And that's going to be the first place you're going to find it. You're not going to find it anywhere else first. I'm first putting it up on YouTube. That's the first place. You need to subscribe so you don't miss out. If your friend, your neighbor, they see it first because they're subscribed to the YouTube channel, tough luck. You didn't get to see it. So it doesn't cost anything for someone to subscribe, and they get to see it right away. So if there's a good investment property in, Huntington or in, Staten Island, I'm just throwing out names, they will see it first. So what questions do you guys have on that? I know that I'm sure you're familiar with Facebook, but maybe not the way that I'm using it. How do listings work on Facebook? In what sense? Can you try and clarify that question for me, Duff? How do people find it? Are you talking about on Facebook Marketplace? Great. So Facebook Marketplace is like Craigslist. Have you guys heard of Craigslist before? Show of hands, yes? You've heard of Craigslist? Okay. So Facebook Marketplace is like a Craigslist. You could find chairs, you can find garden materials, you can find automobiles, you can find antiques, you can find electronics, home goods, any of these types of things. You can also find apartments for rent, and they have a specific category, apartments for rent. You click on that, You narrow it down to whatever area you're in. So I can type in Lawrence, I can type in Cedars, I can do 0 to 5 to 15 mile radius. I can choose a price range, minimum $500 to maximum $5,000. I can choose 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4 or 5. I can do a house for sale. I can choose any of these different criteria and it'll show me everything that exists. You'll find agents posting on there. You're going to find for sale by owners on there. You're going to find all these types of people on there listing different things. So I definitely find it a very powerful tool and it's free. Does not cost anything. Most do not have videos. I don't even have videos on Facebook Marketplace. I send people off of Facebook Marketplace onto my YouTube channel. I direct the traffic. If Facebook, yes, it's available. Go YouTube, 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 all day. That's what I'm doing all day. I can get 20 to 50 messages on Facebook Marketplace. I wake up in the morning, 35 new messages. Boom, 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 boom. Sending them to Facebook Marketplace. I'm sending them from Facebook Marketplace to YouTube. I hope there's no subscribers listening now because they're going to be like, that's how he got me on there. This was his plot. Okay. Any other questions? I'm sure you have some questions. Don't be shy. Bring it on. Okay, we're getting another question. When is the best time to post? Great question, Anonymous. There really isn't a good or bad time to post, but what I will say is there's something called renew. So you could renew your listing every 7 days, I believe. And then it goes back onto the feed as like this is a new listing. So more people will see it. If someone asks me, oh, is it better to post at 10 a.m. or 12? It doesn't matter. Just get it up on there. It really doesn't matter. This isn't like Instagram posts. Is it best to do it at 3 p.m. or 4? It's not about that. Once it's up there, it's up there. Done. What's the conversion rate of ads to sales? I have produced sales based off of these Facebook Marketplace ads. I can say that I had one. Are we talking like a conversion rate of ads to sales? Are you talking about on Facebook Marketplace or talking about YouTube videos, Mark Burchin? Both. So the combination of the two, unbelievable. I can post a YouTube video on WhatsApp and someone saw it from there. But I have seen most of my success directly from Facebook, where people have reached out to me or they saw the video because it was there. If Facebook didn't exist and all I had was YouTube, that would not necessarily be powerful enough to me. I use Facebook as the source, but YouTube is my hub for the videos. That's where I send them to. So what's my conversion rate to answer your question? It's all depending on if it's a closed listing, if it's an open listing, if it's a shared listing, if it's an exclusive listing. So for my exclusive listings, I have a very high conversion rate. I can say that was one that was in Bayswater. And now I'm having something in Beach Channel Drive. And I had one in Parma Road in Island Park. These were all videos. But I had one that wasn't an exclusive on Washington Avenue. Then I had a commercial space in Brooklyn that wasn't exclusive. That was based off of video and WhatsApp. Then I had another commercial space that was in Woodmere that was straight up from Facebook. The guy straight up just messaged me on Facebook. He just messaged me. He's like, I saw your video somewhere on groups or whatever. Like, I need the space. And he ended up taking the space. And then there was another exclusive I did in Cedarhurst, where I just showed him some photos and he's like, I'll take it, fine. And that was in regards to, these were mostly like rentals. And then I had one that was a investment property, and that was really without any video or photo, that wasn't so necessary. So that's like 9. Wow, 9. And I'm working on a few more right now that are in the works. So I would say without the marketing aspect, without the photos or videos, I would have close to a 0% conversion rate. Because how are people going to see it? Even if you wrote Cedarhurst apartment for rent in the newspaper, contact me for more details, and then they contact me like, oh, can you send me some photos? I don't have any. I can only do an in-person showing. That makes it more difficult. The person who's potentially renting doesn't know if it's going to be of interest. So I rather save their time, save my time, save the landlord's time. And that's my own personal opinion. And that's pretty much it for today. If any of you have any other questions, I'm sure you do, you can ask them right now. But I think we're going to wrap up shortly. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining the real estate Zoom class, DRS. I'm very happy to be able to help and share what I know. And Nadav are able to end the video, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week, and enjoy that breakfast. Thank you.